Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing, and today's episode is going to be on what to do if someone blocks your low kick. On the channel we talk a lot about landing low kicks, or we talk about how to block them, but if someone starts blocking your low kick, you have to change up your strategy. All the attention is to that leg, which could be a good thing in your fights because your opponent is so focused on their leg, it opens up head punches, it could open up the body. But I'm going to show you different ways you can continue to attack that leg or set up different kick techniques off of it. So I start throwing my low kicks and now he's blocking. So at this point, you gotta be careful and you gotta adjust the way you throw your low kick. If you're throwing these big, heavy, chopping, looping ones, that's where you're gonna hurt yourself. So you adjust. When I throw this low kick now after he blocks, I'll throw up a mid pivot just to get the block up. Because now I want him to block so I can throw my other techniques and attack off of it. Because at this point now, he's too worried thinking about his leg and it's opening up other targets that I could exploit. So the first thing and the most logical thing to do is change levels. So after he blocks one, boom, right away I'm gonna change levels, go to the head kick and to the body kick. The second thing I can do is I can switch levels and go with the left kick if I wanna kick the inside of the leg or go upstairs, because now he's on one leg planted, boom, I could chop off and attack that way. But some of the setups that I like to do off of it is I can use a right low kick feint. So if I bring my leg up, I can drop, change my levels. Also, if he's waiting for it, he's gonna be tapping on that leg. So if I bring this up, as soon as he steps down, I'll chop again. Or at this point, I'll use a fake step to get the block up, and I use my step kick, my step knee off of that, okay? So a few examples, he blocks up, boom, I chop away. He blocks up, I can step in and throw my knees. So the other thing that I like to do is I can bring in a shoulder feint here. So if I bring my feint in here, I'm gonna bring in, slam off my left hook. And the good thing about that, if he's light on that front foot, I can come in here and really push him with my left hook so he puts weight on his front leg and I can attack the leg. The last thing I have to do at this point is he's a standing target and he's being very defensive. For me to attack that leg, I need to encourage him to come. So at this point, I'm gonna move, draw, and at this point, he's got to step and then I could take that leg off of the rhythm. Then he starts blocking again. I use my hands. As soon as he steps down, I chop that leg. So finding the timing, finding the rhythm. One of the last ones you can do, it's a little bit more courageous, is you can actually sweep under the leg. Kickboxing rules doesn't allow it, but if you're doing Muay Thai, MMA, it works as well. So I'll kick up, he brings it up, and then I'll come in, boom, and I'll chop through both of the legs. Don't look at someone blocking your low kick as a bad thing. It's actually a positive thing. It's opening up other areas, especially your left hooks. You can get them to step in, attack that leg as much as possible. So use that opportunity to finish. A lot in my career, people were so worried about that low kick on my right leg that they would leave their left hook open. So a lot of times after I punish that leg, I'd come up with that left hook. But the key is don't always throw your low kick with full intensity. Have those setup style low kicks. If you go back in my channel, you'll see the difference between setup and finish low kicks. You don't want to pivot as much. You're not going to crack with the higher shin. So those setup low kicks, use the inset, find that little slap, find the opportunity, and from there, use your left hooks, get them to step and finish that leg.